Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Wow, I could actually get on live today. I could not get on last night. I was trying to get on and then I had to do like a back route, but some interesting news broke within the last 24 hours. Wanted to fill you guys in. Elon Musk under fire. I guess people just caught on that he was trying to destroy humanity with his AI and SpaceX, and it got out, and now people are disowning him, and he is under fire. So it's happening, guys. It is happening. The truth about Elon coming to light right now. And who told you? Who told you all? It's so funny because, you know, people think that I say things that are so out there, or they think that something's wrong with me, but everything I brought up on this channel is coming to light now. It is coming to light. So here it is, y'all. Here it is. So I will wear, you know, my special hat to block all of the Elon bots that are out there, the neurobots, okay? His Neuralink. Is that what that thing is called? Neuralink? Yeah, all of it coming to light right now. All of it. Everything that I've talked about coming to light now that he was planning to destroy humanity. That's why he talked about it on YouTube. So I also was getting messages today around Havana syndrome in links to our National Guard. Now, I have never read on Havana syndrome and where it came from. I never did like a formal read on it. So I kind of wanted to get a read on Havana syndrome right now because these AI weapons, I'm so over right now. I'm so over it. And just to see all of the headlines around Elon just validates everything that I already was picking up on, that they were using these weapons to hurt us, to destroy us from the inside out. Those were the messages I was getting, that they are attaching to our brainwaves, that they are sending out dark programming every day to us. Like the amount of clearing that humans have to do on the daily right now just to feel normal, it would take at least a half hour to an hour. For me, because of what I do, because of my channel, because they're attacking me, because I'm bringing the truth to the light. I mean, today was a really bad day because I obviously got too close on something yesterday. So, but you know what? On my worst day, I'm fucking amazing. I'm amazing. I flipping win on my worst day because that is who I am. All right. So I want to read on Havana syndrome real quick. How are you all doing today? Let me just check in and see who is here. We have Mel, we have Nancy, MS Designs, Patricia, Veronica, Vegan, Scorpio Mama. Hi guys, welcome to the party. I also just wanted to give a huge shout out to all of you guys for remembering my baseball dream. I had a dream about Trump being arrested at a baseball game and being taken down by the feds. Okay, that was like a dream that happened, I want to say like 3 years ago, and you guys remembered it. And he got indicted on opening day of baseball season. So kind of a huge deal. Definitely validating for me. Definitely validates my dreams. I've had so many dreams that have shown up in the 3D, and all of my hits, my intuition, it always is. It's right. It always is right. And so I think what the learnings here for a lot of even you, spiritual light workers, intuitives, is to never question yourself, never question your gut, even as crazy as it may think, because that is by design. They want people to think you're crazy, okay? Because this stuff is so under wraps. This stuff is so under lock and key that only like a small percentage of people in the world even know what's truly going on. And apparently, according to my reading, it's only 10. It's only 10. It's only 10 people. So I don't know. I think we can do this. What do you guys think? So just stay to the light, okay? Stay focused. Hey, Polly, what's up? All right, so I'm just gonna see real quick. I'm just gonna clear the energies real quick around me. Call in Archangel Michael to clear all negative energies, entities, anything that is not of the light, anything that is not of source light, clearing it from all parts of my being, all parts of my auric field, everything. We're gonna clear even the channel. Let's clear that channel. I send you guys so much love every day to protect you. I send all my subscribers love. I send everybody, anyone that comes into my world, Patreons, everybody. I send love every day to protect you all. And then I reverse anything back that if anything gets sent to you, I send it right on back. So they're not going to be messing with us. No, no. No, no. Okay. So, God angels, where is Havana syndrome coming from? Where is it operating out of? God angels, where is Havana syndrome operating? I'm getting Louisville, Kentucky. Getting Florida coming through. Florida real strong. It's definitely on our grounds. Definitely here. Where is Havana syndrome coming from? Where is Havana syndrome coming from? I'm getting telecommunication companies coming through, a telecommunication company. Interesting, because before my attack, I was tracked. Somebody was looking at my page from a telecommunication company by the name of Synergy, and I questioned them, honestly. I questioned if they were a version of Cambridge Analytica or something along those lines. So, where is Havana syndrome coming from? Where is it coming from? Murdoch, I just heard. Murdoch came through really quick. That's Rupert Murdoch coming through. Let me see. Let me see if they can get some other hits on Havana syndrome. AT&T is in charge of the government lines. Okay. All right. We'll see what else comes through with Havana syndrome. Where is Havana syndrome coming from? Where is Havana syndrome coming from? Got it. Satellite systems, radio technologies, high volatile frequencies. I'm getting something like that. Where is Havana syndrome coming from? Where is it coming from? Something about Keys. I just feel like the Florida Keys came in like really quickly, but then it was like Keys. So I just want to just see if I can get any other natural hits on where it's coming from actively. Who is around this? Who is running this active system right now? Who is running this active system right now that is attacking targeted individuals? Who is running it? I just heard Elon coming through. Okay, we got Elon on that one. Okay, I felt this because it's an advanced system. He's the only one working on Neuralink. If he's the only dude that's working on Neuralink, I'm thinking if it's attacking us neurologically, it's attacking neurons, then of course it's going to be Elon, right? It's going to be him. I'm hearing it's a bot system. I'm getting Sophia the robot coming through. And a telecommunication portal system. Let's see what else comes in. Other messages around Elon. I don't care about Elon. Other messages around Havana syndrome. Where is this coming in from? Where is this coming in from? Who is managing this entire attack system? Who is managing it? Who is running it right now? I'm getting something about guerrillas coming through, which I know is like a rebel group, I'm pretty sure. I'm getting something around Israel, Istanbul coming through. Guerrillas. It's good. I have, somebody just said something about placing organite. I have shungite too. You can place a piece of shungite right onto your cable system, Wi-Fi system, and it will dramatically decrease the amount of EMFs that come out of it. So buy yourself some shungite. Speaking of, I should be wearing my shungite bracelet right now. Let me just want to see if this is, if where this is hitting, if this is any kind of, why was I getting hits on the National Guard today? Why was I getting hits on the National Guard? Is there any connection from Havana syndrome to the National Guard? Is there any connection from Havana syndrome to the National Guard? Yes, there's definitely a connection. So there's a connection to the National Guard, okay? It's interesting because when, at the time when Trump was like missing from the White House, like he apparently had COVID and like he went into the hospital and like all this chaos was breaking out, I started doing readings, and what came up in my readings really strong was Florida, the mission, the princes guys, who the fuck are they? The mercenaries came up in that reading, and then I was getting the National Guard. I remember that so strongly. Thank you, Sparrow. She's got some information I'm gonna share with you guys. So it feels like when I was hitting on that reading of like this underbelly, I kept getting the military over there and the National Guard specifically. Right after that meeting is when my client attacked me in our next meeting, which was like a phone. It was like a phone session. I also say it's like a phone session, and it felt like he pushed my soul like out of my body in that session. And I was just like, I didn't really like get any of that. Like, I did not know what the hell was going on. I didn't realize that they were like coming after me. Like, I had no even idea about any of that stuff. But when I hit on that reading with Florida, I remember it was like, I think it was that next meeting that I was attacked in the in our session. So, something important there, okay? National Guard, Havana syndrome, Florida, and the gorillas. And Elon, let me go back to Sparrow's comments here. Let's go to Sparrow. Guerrilla warfare is regular warfare with small groups of combatants, paramilitary personnel, armed civilians, military, and tactics. Okay, so what it felt like, I mean, I'm riffing here, but my client would talk about these trips that he was taking. He was Air Force, and he wasn't in the Air Force anymore. He had his own private company that he was flying planes to, and he would talk about going to these very indigenous places and these assignments. Like, he would mention them in my reading of these areas. And when I like think back in hindsight to what he was actually telling me, I'm thinking they were setting up their own paramilitary like around the world. Like, that's kind of what I'm feeling, because he was going to all of these very remote places, and it was very curious. And now, like, with things that he had told me, because he said that his client was Eric Prince, and there was like a lot of things that now I'm just kind of like, like, it's all kind of clicking into like the information that was coming up in my readings, and then what he was telling me. And it feels like they were setting up all of these like terrorist groups around these different regions and funneling money in some way to them in some way. So I think this is part of this warfare that we're talking about. And so we've seen a lot of just warfare just coming into all of these places. Like, it's just gotten really chaotic around the world recently, more than normal, you know? And I feel like that was all premeditated, planned, and like part of a deviation tactic, or like something that they were already plotting and doing at that time in some way. And then I also getting just so strong around Africa. But going back, reverse, so much information, so much information. It's like so much, just so much. Okay. So back to my reading yesterday in regards to the keywords that I was getting, which was Constantinople, okay? We were getting Mesopotamia. So these were all the earlier versions of Iraq and Istanbul, okay? And so they were coming up in links to Nixon and all of that stuff, and links to some kind of holy element, okay? Because I kept getting like the Apostles' Creed. I was getting like specific lines linked to Jesus. Just remembered after that, okay, getting off of that live. Last week, our feds, our FBI, sent back some religious artifacts that we took from Iraq during, I want to say, the Iraq War. So we decided to return them last week, okay? I just wanted to let you guys know. I was like, is that a coincidence? Like, we took some holy artifacts from Iraq? Who does that? Like, who does that? Anyways, while we're returning them back, I wasn't sure if there was a connection to everything else that came up with that, but I just thought it was really interesting and super random. Yeah. Random, not random, right? Like, it's like, why do we have those? And why were we holding on to them? I'm so glad we decided to give them back, though. Thank you. Okay, so going back to Havana syndrome. Just want to check in, but I think we got like a big chunk of it for sure. I keep getting the Keys just came in again, like the Florida Keys, like, and I'm just like, do we have anything like, do we have military out there? I guess we probably do, right? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we definitely do. The Keys. Oh, sorry, guys. It's right across from Cuba. It's right across from Cuba. That's where all of the diplomats were hit, right? Was it diplomats or U.S. government? The embassy. Wait, hold on. Let me just double check. Are we getting information right now that our own off-military or U.S. military attacked our own government diplomats, okay, our embassy in Cuba from the Florida Keys? Are we getting that correct here on Truth Warrior? Are we getting this correct? I just asking for a friend and for the president, Joe Biden, just so he knows, okay? Okay, so it says the first case in Havana was from close range. Oh, the Florida Keys. Oh, isn't that interesting? Because then when I think about Brian Laundrie, I remember we were getting information that he was fleeing to the Florida Keys. Like, I'm just like, wait, hold on. What the hell happened over there? What the hell happened? Yes, Havana was first. Wow. Seven of Pentacles. I think we're getting onto something here. I think we're hitting on something. Okay, so they were hit by let's just say it's an off branch of military. I don't want to say it's our military, but I kind of feel like it is. Let me just ask. Let me ask. This is our military that hit our own people. I heard they were trying to take them out. Okay, I'm getting that really strong. They were trying to take them out. Who was in the Keys? Who was it? Was it our military? Was it U.S. military that hurt our own people? Was it U.S. military that hurt our own people? I'm getting secret society or secret society is what I'm getting. Secret society. Secret society. Okay, let me try to get in on this. Was it through some kind of military facility? Was it through some kind of a military facility that they were using? Were they using some kind of an off military facility? I'm getting secret agent man coming through. Secret agent man, okay, is coming in really strong. Secret agent man. You know, I've heard that song quite a bit, like, honestly, like, I keep hearing it over and over again. There has to be a key to that song. Obviously, it's about a secret agent, but it's like, it must mean more than that. Let me see. We're gonna keep going on this one. We're gonna dive in. We're going so freaking deep on this shit because it's so juicy. I want to know. A paramilitary group. That's what it feels like. It feels like it is a paramilitary group. It's not U.S. military, but it could be in connection to the Coast Guard. Okay, so it's like something like that. So it's coming in as a secret society. I just want to ask real quick, did Trump know in advance that our own U.S. government was going to get attacked in Cuba? Did Trump know that this was going to happen? Did Trump know? Did he call this in? Did he call this in? I'm getting something about the civil rights movement coming through really strong. Civil rights movement. The Confederacy's coming through really strong. This is like the KKK, right? That's who this is. The secret society is the KKK. Linked to Brian Laundrie, they're saying. It's a guerrilla, it's like a guerrilla military movement under the KKK or something like that. This has come up before. I mean, this keeps coming up. I mean, they're not, yeah, they're definitely under the belt. Secret Service? Secret Service. There could be some connections to the Secret Service as well coming in. I can't get any information on whether Trump knows about this or knew about it. Yeah, I did get the Knights of Columbus in the past. Yeah, I have gotten that. I think they go through, yeah, I'm getting chills on that. Like, they use different names. I mean, I think these groups, they're hiding in other groups, so they're not like, you can't actually like call them that, but that's exactly what they are. Okay, so heavy shit, man. Any other messages around who made the attack in Cuba and if the president knew about this beforehand? Any information around this? He was bought, I'm hearing, okay? That's about Trump, okay? He was bought and sold is what I'm hearing, okay? He was bought. Okay. I think we knew that. I think we kind of knew that. Any other messages around the attack, the first attack in Cuba? Any other messages around the first attack? Could a network of societies all be the white supremacy, with that white supremacy elite foundation? The white supremacy elite. Is that an actual name of a group? Is that an actual name of a group? Secret agent man. Who is this showing up in my reading? Who is this Queen of Pentacles? Who is this? Who else is this? All right, I'm just going to clear the channels. Let's see. Could this be a network of society? Oh, wondering if it's a network of societies with the same belief system. Yeah, that's what it feels like. They joined some kind of forces together. So, Grand Angels, I clear all my psychic channels, clearing them out, clearing out anything that's not of source light, helping me to get to the bottom of who made the attacks, who made the first attacks, in Cuba. Who was it? Who is the one that carried out the attack on first Havana syndrome? Who was it? Who was it? Who was it? secret agent man. I'm just getting a secret agent man. So it's like a secret agent man? Don't tell me it's just one person. Is it just one person that carried this out? Is this just one person? I'm hearing Lieutenant Dan coming through. I heard Lieutenant Dan. So yeah, maybe it is like a version of Flynn or something like that. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm getting a Beatles song. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. She loves you, yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe a person that we don't even know. Okay, so we're just getting a Lieutenant Dan coming through, a secret agent man that is connected to this attack. Lieutenant Dan. Oh, Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump. That's Alabama, right? Oh my gosh. What's that? Oh my god, what the hell was that? So it's coming in Alabama. Alabama. We got Alabama coming through. All right, well, it's definitely our own people, it feels like. And it feels like it's linked into these different groups that carried it out in some way. Now I'm hearing something about the Saudis, and now I'm hearing something about the cabal. So it's like they're working or operating through our own people and in some way. All right, Greenbow, Alabama. That's right. Okay, so definitely feels like I guess it's a guerrilla group, okay? And there's a secret agent man, so he could be a professional spy or something like that. Or a lieutenant, because I got a lieutenant, right? So because it could be ex-military. Could be ex-military who carried out the operation. Probably ex-military. Yeah, let me see if this guy is gonna go down. He's linked to the devil. So let me just see. Is this secret agent man gonna go down for what he has done with Havana syndrome? All of his crimes? Is this secret agent man gonna go down? Is this secret agent man gonna go down? Ooh, I got the sun coming in with justice, but it's not here yet. I'm hearing something about Liberace coming through. Liberace. Liberace. What's his origin? Origin on Liberace. Where is he from? Where is he from? Okay, so he's probably a private contractor, ex-military private. That could be linked to Prince as well with the mercenaries, right? That could easily be connected in. Okay. It feels like there is eyes on him for sure. And it feels like new information has come in because people are turning and flipping. It could be in links to the Capitol attack I'm getting right now, because there is some connection to that as well. Liberace is Italian. Okay, so it could be somebody who's Italian ex-military. That sounds like mafia to me. All right. I don't know. Like, we didn't associate military with that, but okay. Getting another Billy Joel song, We Didn't Start the Fire, with the devil coming in. We didn't start the fire. He mentions Liberace in that song, actually. I think Billy Joel might know what's going on. I think we need to call him. Have a little combo. I think he knows a lot about what's going on. I think he might. I'm realizing a lot of these celebrities know what's going on. It's all linked into the movies, too. I mean, every single movie is linked in. I've been hearing, like, I just heard before that these groups are funded by celebrities, and not maybe directly, but they are being funded, is what I'm hearing from celebrities in some way. So there is a connection in that the monies and celebrities and the secret societies, that's what it is. Because they pay the monies to go to the parties. Probably. I'm assuming we're talking about sex parties. I don't know, it just sounds like that's what they do. Okay, so let me see here. Any other information that we can get around Havana syndrome? Any other information that we can get around Havana syndrome? I'm getting another victim coming through who is a musician. She might be coming forward. I think that people are going to start waking up to this now, that they're not crazy and that they've been attacked by a weapon, an AI system. I think they are waking up. I have this feeling they are. But I just got another person who has been attacked by it coming up. Celebrity. Any other messages around this? Any other messages around us uncovering this group and this weapon? Any other messages around uncovering this group or this weapon in any way? Okay, I think a lot of stuff's coming to light. We have Seven of Wands coming in. And then we also have the Hangman reverse, which is finally seeing the truth of something coming through. This feels connected to Elon right now. I think people are finally realizing what he's been working on, what he's been kind of plotting, and who's kind of aligning to him. Thank you for... Chuck is saying that Liberace was a child prodigy born in Wisconsin. Parents of Italian and Polish origin. Okay, so that could be key. Secret agent man. SAM. System for award management. Awards given to government contractors. Oh! Ding, 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 ding. All right, Sparrow. I think you got that one. Secret agent man. It's a group. Oh my God, Sam. Sam. Interesting. It also lists people who are flagged. Okay, so it lists people flagged for FWA and other crimes, etc. Oh my. Okay, so that's where they came from. They came from Sam. Okay, we got that. Thank you. Figured out who carried out Havana syndrome. A government contractor from Sam. So maybe we need to contact Sam. No, I'm getting the sun on that. Wow, that's a big one, guys. Let's give you a congratulations for all your detective work. Congratulations. We found out who and where the hire came from for Havana syndrome. That's where the secret agent man, I guess, person came from. Okay. Okay. I just heard something like Knights of Sidonia or Knights of Liberty. Knights of Liberty. Knights of Liberty is coming through. So it could just be like a plethora of like white supremacy groups or something like that that come together and then they funded this in some way. Why did they attack the US government from our soil? Why did they attack the US government from our soil? Why? They wanted to take them out. They wanted to show them something like they wanted to take them out. They wanted to show them who the real threat was or something like that. I don't know. And then the double card coming through. So they wanted to make it look like they were being attacked by Cuba, I'm assuming. Is that what that was about? But it was really coming from our own soil. It was coming from Florida. What a fucked up group. I'm sorry. I apologize for the curse words, but this just never ceases to blow my effing mind, I swear. We have the Knight of Wands coming in here. So they probably thought that, like, if they were in Havana, then they would think it was linked to the person who took out JFK or something like that. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So they're like, oh, it's a perfect plan. It's like a perfect plan. And it had nothing to do with Cuba, did it? Didn't have anything to do with Cuba. Huh. Oh my God, just so much information that comes to light here. Does this have anything to do with Cuba? Did this have anything to do with Cuba? I'm just getting like the basics of like, wait, hold on. Wait, I am getting, it does have something to do with Cuba. Let me just try to get some more in depth about this with Cuba. What is this with Cuba and this attack? What is this with Cuba and the attack? Were they in on it? Was Cuba, let me pull these back. Was Cuba in on it? 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 There's some kind of a kernel coming through. A kernel is coming through with the sun. It's definitely it feels military connected with Cuba. It feels like it's military. It's like military, which I know a lot of military people got taken out. So I don't know if there was something at that time that was going on that they were trying to stop in some way, or, and then I don't know what that is. All right, so there is something going on with a colonel and in Cuba that is stationed there. Is this American? Is this an American colonel? Is this an American colonel in Cuba? Is this an American colonel? Was this an American colonel in Cuba? I don't know if it was. Oh wait, there did come something in then. Okay, I'm not like fully on it, but there is something in links to a colonel, a U.S. colonel linked to Cuba, and some kind of a deal or something that was made. It's like something like that. It just feels like a lot of shady people. Like I'm just hearing command coming through, which just is like Olivia Pope, you know, with like her father was like the secret command group. But it just feels like a lot of different stuff that is connected in. Okay. Any other messages around this? Any other messages around this? Was, God, this energy is like so heavy. Can we still travel to Cuba? Can we still travel to Cuba? There's something about like the guerrilla groups coming through right now and this like warfare. So it just, I don't know what the hell is going on. It just feels like they have armed these like off military groups in some way to cause conflict and chaos. I don't know that I would go to Cuba at the moment. Oh, that's interesting. Is Havana along a ley line? Is Havana along one of the ley lines? Is Havana along one of the ley lines? I'm getting chills around that as well. Like it definitely could be connected to that in some way. I just heard something about off-grid coming in, though. Off-grid came in. All right, so let me just see if there's any other information about who's currently running the show with Havana syndrome, who's covering it up, who's covering it right now, who's covering up Havana syndrome. I'm hearing something about a secret space program, could be covering it up right now. Something with the satellite systems and infrared technology coming through. I'm hearing SpaceX coming through. That's Elon. Yeah, that's Elon. So there's a cover-up going on with it, linked to Elon and his secret space program. So they're the ones that are blocking the information from coming forward about it and how it's being operated. Something about a techie put it together, like some kind of a techie. A techie is connected to this. Silicon Valley coming through. And it's ongoing, which is what I always thought. Whoop. Definitely ongoing. So that's the read on Havana syndrome. It feels like it is a multitude, obviously, of groups that are a part of this that carried out the attack. Government contractors coming in real strong in terms of who carried it out, getting really strong links to Elon, a secret space program. We have the Florida Keys coming in for the hit on the Americans very strongly, linked to some kind of like off military groups and some kind of a Lieutenant Dan. So that's where we're at with Havana syndrome and uncovering the truth. So let's shine a light on whatever's covering up this whole mess, because this was our military. This is our government who was attacked, okay? So we have to shine the light on that space program, Elon, and everything that was a part of it. We have to shine a light on the Keys. Let's shine a light on those Florida Keys and try to get a location. We got to get a location of the hit, where they did it from, how they did it, what the connections were, how they were able to get the satellite system over to Cuba, if they had somebody working in coordination, if there was a colonel over in Cuba. Okay, we gotta uncover it all, okay? We definitely have to uncover the truth, get this to the light, and really figure it out. We got in links to the person, we're getting Liberace and Lieutenant Dan. So we got Alabama and Wisconsin coming in right there. They could be Italian, possibly. Italian descent, Italian Polish descent. So yeah, we definitely need to get this weapon taken down. Definitely feels like space is for sure connected to it, but the weapon has got to go because they're planning on hitting everybody. This is just one group right now. We're up to like, probably, I don't know how many, but 300,000 we're at right now. Okay, that's where we're at with the numbers of Havana syndrome. Pray for all of their lists to be exposed, their contracts, their agreements, everything part of this deal, the rooms, who was in the meetings, the recordings, the evidence, the proof. We got to get all of it out. Because I want this shit done. I'm tired of it. Tired of them and all their weird alien technologies, okay? So anyways, I'm sending you guys so much love and blessings, and I will talk to you all soon, okay? Bye.